Yep, riding through my yard again. That's that highway I was on the other day when I did the last video, the speed test. I wonder if that one time was gonna lead out to that road. Look at that. That is cool. It's real exciting. It's like, you ever watch paint dry? Yep, riding through my yard again. Well, these driveways, look, they don't, the time when you put two cars side by side, they're too small. They're not wide enough, you know what I mean? So yes, I have to ride through my grass, but that's okay. Anyway, it is nice out. Like I think it was 67 degrees, or maybe it is right now. So I had like, you know, I got to get out here and ride. It's too nice not to ride. But I still have my kind of my bigger, heavier coat on because of the wind, you know. But anyway, how's everybody? I haven't posted a video in a while. And hold on. Gotta be very careful with people. They just do not see you. But anyway, I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been working on my other channel. Yo. And so that keeps me preoccupied. But I do get out here and ride. This channel's not going anywhere. And in fact, like I said, I want to do some different things with the channel. And that might be sometimes doing some tours in my car. I got to get I think I'm going to get another GoPro, possibly a GoPro 9 with that mod to it, whatever you call it, movie mod, not movie mod, but it's like a speaker, it's an adapter and everything in it, media mod. So I've been eyeing that up, and they're not too bad. The GoPro 9s aren't really too bad. I think you can get one refurbished on pretty good deal. But this GoPro that I use now, it's a GoPro Hero 6 Black. And you know what? I only paid like, oh my gosh, $239 for it like 2 years ago. And it's fine. I mean, it does the job and it's pretty good quality. I mean, yeah, I do have to edit some of the video. The coloring and stuff, I do that in before I post the video. I go in and edit with my video editing software, so I can increase the brightness and mess with some color and boost stuff, just like you're doing photography. And I do that with my video too. That's why it comes out pretty nice, unless it's just a dogs, unless it's just a very dark and drab and dreary day. You can't do a whole lot with video. But it should be nice tonight. It's pretty clear and it's sunny. I don't know if they're gonna get, I don't know if we'll get a good sunset or not. It's not too cloudy, so maybe not. I like to go down here and look at these ranch homes. They're really pretty. And I hope everyone is enjoying the new year. I've been busy with work, of course, and the other YouTube channel. But spring, man, the day like this when it's 67 degrees, it really does feel like a spring day. And that person didn't look whatsoever. But yeah, it feels like a very it feels like it could be maybe like May or something right now. You know, it's really weird. And it's only what, February 15th. We'll take it. But I wanted to say something before I forget. I appreciate all the comments and stuff, but it's very strange. I don't know why YouTube does this. It's not their fault. It's probably something with the system itself. But once in a while, I'll check under my dashboard for the Google Analytics. I'll check this area that's that for some odd reason holds these comments. It just like filters them out. So I did that the other day, and I had about 35 comments that for some reason or other were held up, and they range from, you know, 3 hours ago and to 2 months ago. The dog. And I don't know why that's the case. I don't have any content filtering, or I don't have any settings on my YouTube. Everything's wide open, because I don't care what people say. I want the feedback and I want the comments. But that's happened several times just for no apparent reason. And there are people that's already left comments, which is another odd thing. It's like subscribers that have always commented, I just find them getting hung up. So that's a problem with YouTube, not anything you guys are doing or I'm doing. So my point is, if I don't respond to you, because I really I truly try to respond to every comment because I enjoy it, and I think most people enjoy the feedback or the reply to a comment. A lot of questions I get asked. So if you seem like I'm ignoring you, I'm not. It's probably because the message got hung up in the YouTube spam filter, I guess. Not been able to figure that one out yet, so that's why. Because I will answer you if I see the comment. Actually, I get notification when I get a comment from anybody on YouTube. I get a notification right on my phone, so I can't miss them. So there's that. I think I'm gonna go this way. I haven't been this way. I don't think you guys have seen this too often. That's that highway I was on the other day when I did the last video, the speed test. I think I got one comment that, what did the gentleman's, like 72 miles an hour? I'm like, oh, holy cow, how in the world are you getting 72 miles an hour with stock parts? That's amazing. Unless you weigh like as much as my left leg, maybe that's why. I'm a little heavier, I guess, than most. I'm like 210, but maybe if someone's riding the bike and they're 160 pounds or something, 130 pounds, yeah, you might be getting 72 miles an hour. But although I don't know if weight really is determining factor, because you got your bearings in there, you know, you got all the gear system in there that is only going to go so fast no matter what your weight is. So maybe they're going downhill and they weigh $160. I don't know. If you're getting 72, that's pretty interesting. That's rare. I've never seen that on an ADV, unless there's a lot of modification done. I don't think I've ever been back here. Ah, the Butler Tech Bistro bus. Sweet. What is back here? Oh, I think this is the auto mechanic graveyard. They have an auto, you get certified as an auto mechanic, and these are probably the cars that they just work on, donated or whatever. Pretty cool. Auto shop. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Oh, look at that car. Oh, nice. But see, this is the most joy I get out of this thing. It's just catting around off the beaten path, going slow, just checking out stuff that you know wouldn't be able to really check out as much in a vehicle. And that's fun to me, because I just like cruising, man. I'm going 17 miles an hour. This is awesome right now. Nice warm weather, just cruising around and looking at stuff. Doesn't get any better, man. It's not that I don't like the open road, but to me the open road gets a little drab and boring, you know, when you're, oops, I'm going the wrong way, sue me, my fault. But yeah, the open road gets boring, I think, riding a bike, and the wind gets too monotonous, and it's just not as fun to me. That's why I really don't take long trips on this thing. Man, you know, my bread and butter would be living in like the Philippines or Thailand or something, and just cruising around on the scooter. I think I'm just in the wrong part of the world, I think. But I checked my oil on this bike the other day, and it's still like right at the top. I think I might have filled it a little bit too much, actually, but it's fine. It's not like it's way over the mark. It's probably just over the upper mark, just a hair. So that's not going to do, I don't think, any damage, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what's up here. I keep forgetting. But this is Butler Tech. I don't know if Butler Tech is just, I think it's just local here in our area. I don't think there's Butler Techs in other parts of the country or anything, to my knowledge anyway. Butler is the county we live in, by the way. Butler County is where I live, so Butler Technical. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't think I've ever been back here, did I? Was that the place I just came from? Is that the body shop, or no? I think this is something else. But yeah, Butler Tech is just that's exactly what it is. It's just a technical school. Yeah, hell, I just went in the big circle. That's okay. So they don't have like a sports team. It's not a college, for, you know, it's a technical school. So they have culinary arts here. They got the auto mechanic certifications. I'm trying to think what else they have here. Maybe half a dozen things. I can't remember now. SWOCA, Southwestern something or other. I can't remember what that stood for. SWOCA. It sounds familiar. Oh, Southwest Ohio Computer Association. I wonder what they do. I know what a computer is. I just stare at one for 8 hours every day. I don't know what the Computer Association does, though. I gotta look that up. That's pretty intriguing. Huh. See, you just learn. You get on this thing and you ride around and you learn about the world. Now I know where SWOCA is. I will not be able to sleep tonight knowing where SWOCA is. Ooh, that car probably thinks I'm following it. I'm not following you, pal. So, what's everybody been up to? Leave a comment, leave a question, give me a thumbs up, give me $1 million, anything. I'll be happy. I don't really want to go out on the beaten path, but you know what? I might do it for just one exit, because that's a 55 mile an hour highway down there, and to me that's pretty harsh, because you know what, I'm not going to do that, because the wind is just too much. And when I get above like 45, 50 miles an hour, the wind just starts hitting these inlets, these ports on the GoPro, and I don't have them taped off or anything. So what happens is you hear that popping, like, and that's annoying. I can imagine. So I don't go real fast. I don't want to do that to my audience. But that's sometimes when I go fast like that and I produce the video, I will, that's when I usually put my music in. And there's a lot of comments that a lot of people don't like the music for whatever reason. I'm gonna do it anyway. What the hell? So I apologize if you don't like the music that I use sometimes. The only reason I do that is to deaden the popping noise when I do go faster, so I kind of just throw in the music to cover that, and then what I really do is I mute the sound on my GoPro, or in the editing part I mute the actual track of the GoPro, and then I'll just add music, if that makes sense. What is this? Let's go back here. Oh, you know what? I think this goes through. This is a Redeemer Church. Redeemer. I think this goes, it might go through the other side. If it does, yeah. Nope. So if I wanted to go sliding or something, you know, I could do that and look like a fool. But what was I saying? Oh, the music track. I'll get some comments about the music, like get rid of it or sucks or whatever. I'm like, sorry, you know, I do the best I can, but you can't please people. There's no way in hell you can please everybody. Not at all. I learned that a long time ago. Okay. I wonder if that one time was going to lead out to that road, or it will someday. I don't know if it will anymore. Probably not. Because that stretch of highway, it's hard to see when I have the super wide view on, but it's 55 miles an hour. So if you're coming out a side street, trying to merge in the traffic at 55 miles an hour, that's a little rough. You got to really punch it. Because they go 65 on that road behind me there. Oh, I know where I'm at. I didn't know this went through. That's pretty... I think I know where I'm at. Where? Yeah. Okay, I know where I'm at. Oh, this right here, this parking lot. This is where I taught my daughter right here how to drive a car. We came over in this parking lot, and I'd put the car in first gear so it wouldn't go that fast. The speed one, low speed, and I just let her go to town, and she just drove all over this parking lot, in and out of the spaces and through there sometimes. And this is where I taught her the drive. And then when they get good at that, then you can start going a little faster and getting out on the main roads. But you always want to start them out in the parking lot if you can. Big open parking lot, so you don't run into anybody. Alright, see now look, this is 45 miles an hour. And I can't tell when the popping noise starts. Oh man, somebody is grilling out. That smelled amazing, whatever that was. Be a nice night to grill out. But I don't have nothing to grill out. That's the problem. This is the fire station of the township. This is an elementary school, or a middle school, that my kids went to back in the day. Oh man, seems like another lifetime ago. Oh, elementary school, not middle school, my bad. North Elementary. I want to go down this road here because I think... Is this the road? Yeah, these have some nice little ranches back here. Because I want a ranch home, like something like this, like this one right here. Because see, when you get old like me, and some of you that probably follow my channel can relate, steps get to be a pain in the butt. So this is nice. This is off the beaten path. You got, it seems like a quiet little area. Yeah, one of these would be amazing. Easy upkeep. I'm not materialistic. I don't need a lot of stuff, especially in a house, because the more you have, either you have to pay somebody to do it, or you got to do it yourself, and then it gets costly. But look at that. That is cool. That right there would be ideal. I would love that. So there's stuff out there. and I have the wide view on, or the super wide view for the GoPro. It gives a little distortion, like a fishbowl effect. But to me, the super wide view allows the viewer to see the expanse of the roads and both sides and what's going on around me. I think that's pretty cool. The linear mode is really not a good solution for a Moto vlog because it puts everything in too tight and all you see is like a very narrow path. The wide or the super wide is what I use most, and I kind of bounce it back and forth. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's just another school. So this bypass thing is kind of wacky. You can't just go straight. Like, I have to turn right, come down here, do a U-turn, and then get on the same road. And so they put these in like maybe 5 years ago on this whole bypass for the crossroad, you know. Instead of doing roundabouts, what they should have done, they put these U's, I call them. So you gotta, it's stupid. You gotta U-turn, and then you gotta come back and get on the same exact road you were on. What? That's stupid. But now they're starting to do more roundabout type things. So I don't know why they did that. It's all congested. The idea was to have the bypass more of a thoroughfare where people just went up and down it without getting stopped a lot. But all those red lights and stuff for the crossroads, you're stopping anyway. So it didn't, on paper it might have seemed like a smart idea, but it didn't work out that way. They should have used roundabouts in those 4 interchanges going down the bypass. But I don't know if they could have, because I think with zoning, in order to do a roundabout, I think the speed limit on the access roads cannot go over a certain mile an hour. Like, that's a 55 mile an hour zone. So if somebody's going 55, 60 and they're hitting a roundabout full speed, that ain't gonna work. There's gonna be problems with that. So that's probably why they couldn't do it. Like, see, this is a roundabout. But they should have put those all the way down the road. It's too fast. It's kind of like a highway, so they can't do a roundabout on a highway, you know what I mean? This is fairly new. This has been here about a year. This is a nice story porn. No, they don't porn in there. This is a retirement center, and I can't even imagine the cash it must be per month to live in that sucker. It's probably 15 grand a month. No kidding. Oh, I have a question for you guys, or gals. So we have a SUV, okay? And I do have a serious question. I needed tires because my tires were pointing inward like this on my SUV, and I noticed that the insides of my 2 front tires were completely trash. I mean, the wear was literally bald on the inside of them, and it was a bad alignment, right? So I don't know when that happened, because I've had my tires rotated before and there was not an issue. So it must have happened recently, I would say within the last 5,000 miles, and it destroyed my front tires basically. So what sucked about it is I needed to buy 2 new tires because the back ones were fine. But anyway, they have a alignment now at this Discount Tires that I take it to. So they align my vehicle, and now when I'm driving the SUV, all of a sudden when you're going down the road, you'll just feel like you hit a patch of ice, and it'll just kind of slide one way, and it's just left or right. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And I told him about it. I said, dude, it feels like I'm on ice once in a while. And so they're puzzled. They put it back up on the lift. They did another alignment, and they said, oh, yeah, the alignment was way off. I said, well, I just had it done 3 days ago. So how could it be? I think I got some gear issues. I mean, hell, it is a 2009, so it's a 2009 Santa Fe, and for whatever reason, I think the suspension system in the front is probably to a point where it's going to start needing replaced because it's not holding in alignment, in other words. But I don't know what that, like, feeling like you're sliding on ice to one side or the other is all about. And it doesn't do it at real high speeds, because I was, as a test, I took it on the highway the other day, and I was up to 80 miles an hour just testing it, and it didn't do it at all. It doesn't do it over like 60. But when you're going slower and you get off from a start, when you get up to about 25-30 miles an hour, that sucker will just like slide one way to the other, and it's like kind of frightening at times. Like, what was that? So they can't find an answer to me. They don't have an answer for it. I'm suspecting, sorry for the noise, I'll shut up a minute. So anyway, they don't know what it is. They look at me like deer in headlights. Oh, I've never heard of that before. It reminds me of myself when I'm on the help desk. Well, I never heard of that before. I say that every day. Always something new, right? So I can't blame them. So if anybody knows why a vehicle would just kind of like slide to the left or right for no apparent reason when you're driving, and you're not even really turning the wheel, you're just driving straight and just it's almost like it's off track. But it's not my tires, you know. Let me know in the comments, because I'm real curious what the hell that is. And they said it's completely safe. Hey, buddy. I don't know what that was. First scooter of the year I seen. First one of the year. So here's Speedway. Let's see, $3.29 a gallon. I'm gonna go in here and get some gasoline. I think this pump works. Some of these don't work half the time. Oop. When I fill my gas up, I like to put it on the center stand to keep the balance. Straightness, in other words. Oh shit, do it every time. Kind of hard to see with the damn helmet on, you know? My camera runs into everything.
Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Number 2, Key West, Florida. And number 1, Savannah, Georgia.
See, I just use 87. I don't really worry about using any higher octane. I have a video on that I griped about that for a while. So I know some of you say you use like 80 higher octane. I guess I could try it. It's real exciting. It's like, you ever watch paint dry? Alright. Looks like it's up to the bar. 1.5 gallons. $4.93. Shit, this will last me probably half the summer the way I ride. Damn it, sorry. Keep hitting my camera on everything. Shit. No, I don't want a receipt. I don't worry about it. So, there you go. That was that. Now I should have all my bars on my fuel. Let's see. full bars. That's all she wrote. Let's go back this way. Thank you for all the support and generosity and all that stuff. Sound like a broken record sometimes, but I do appreciate it. And look for more stuff to come. Spring is right around the corner. And I guess I will catch you on the flip side. See if I can make it through here. I feel like I'm in Thailand, right? Whee! I did it, I did it, I did it. Of course, I can't get off my bike now. Too close to the car. I'll be okay. Gosh, I need gloves.